Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka GLauren33. I'm back here today with another video on the channel for you guys. We are here with some Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 101 spoilers. I feel so good to say that. First off, I know I'm wearing a bonnet, so get over it, all right? I just wanted to wear it for this video. I need to wash my hair, but I wanted to get this video done and out for you guys first. But it feels so good to just say Dragon Ball Super manga chapter spoilers, because I haven't done a spoiler video in nearly a year. Because for those of you guys who have been subscribed to the channel, I didn't put out a lot of Dragon Ball Super content last year. All right, the manga, I read the manga, you know, I kept up to date, but it was just a retelling of the Dragon Ball Super superhero story. There was a couple of changes, but I just didn't feel the need to make, you know, manga content when there was really nothing new, you know, outside of a couple things. There was not, I just didn't felt the need of doing it. And I wanted to wait till they officially ended the DBS superhero arc to see what was next. And I'm so happy that here we are. It's January, right? We're in the new year in 2024, and we get fresh manga content from Dragon Ball Super. I'm going to say it. Dragon Ball Super is back. The manga is finally back. After a year, it's been over a year since the Granola arc ended, and we spent all of last year retelling the superhero movie, right? We had those couple of chapters when Goten and Trunks were the focus, but that was more of a prelude. But now we are finally after the superhero arc, and we're getting fresh content, and I am so excited. I'm excited to be back covering it all, just like we have been the last couple of years. So, of course, this is from the end of the chapter. We see Goku reuniting with Gohan and Goten and Trunks on Earth after the superhero arc. So that's the tease for chapter 102. And we have full spoilers for this video. So when the full chapter comes out later in a couple of days, later this week, I will, of course, do a full reaction / review. But we will be covering the spoilers in this video. So we have scans and we have the summary. So shout out to DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles as always for getting us that information. So we're gonna be covering that. So this will probably be my only spoiler video for this chapter, but of course we're gonna be doing some speculation in the coming weeks as well of where they could be going. But let's go through the scans first. Right, we'll go through the scans. There's some HD scans out there as well. So the HD version of the chapter in Japanese has already leaked. But let's go through these scans. So this is beginning of the chapter. So like I said, we'll go through this in the summary in detail. But basically, Carmine and number 15, he was like the John Cena buff bodyguard that went to Gohan's house at during the movie. Basically they go to a funeral. I think it was a funeral for Magenta, who was of course the Red Ribbon Army leader. And then we see after the funeral, like Carmine and 15 are just walking the streets, and they just happen to run into Saiyaman X1, aka Trunks, and Saiyaman X2, Goten. And they decide, hey, we want to talk to these guys. So they decide to get their attention. They bring them to a pizza diner, right? And of course, you know, Goten and Trunks, they're staying so they can eat a lot. So basically, Carmine and 15, what they're asking, they want, since Saiyaman X1 and Saiyaman X2 are superheroes, they want them to take out a villain for them. But Trunks and Goten don't know who this villain is. And at first, they say, no, we're not going to take out this villain, right? Because they know Carmine and 15 are bad guys working for the Red Ribbon Army. But after thinking about it, Trunks wants to impress Mai, right? So he wants to get footage of himself doing superhero acts. So he thinks if he can get that footage, Mai will be impressed with him. And Goten has a fan club of girls. So as you guys can see, right? This is giving GT vibes, right? We all know Goten in GT. He is a ladies' man. You know, he doesn't care about fighting. He doesn't care about any of that, really. You know, he can go Super Saiyan, of course, but, you know, all he cares about is going on dates with girls, you know. So he's a little bit of a bachelor. So it almost seems like DBS Goten has taken from his GT counterpart. But you can see, yeah, Goten posing for the girls that are trying to snap photos of him. As you know, the Saiyaman heroes have become very popular around town. But what Carmine and 15 are able to convince Goten and Trunks to go defeat this villain. But what they don't know is they're hoping that Goten and Trunks will go take out Gohan. Because of the battle that just happened with Gohan, Piccolo, and Cell Max, right? What they don't know, because remember, Goten and Trunks were a part of that battle, but I guess for some reason, I don't have the full translation, but for some reason, Carmine and 15 aren't able to put it together that Goten and Trunks are actually related, to Gohan. Of course, Goten being Gohan's brother, etc., etc. But yes, so they take looks like they take a vehicle over and they're driving over to Gohan's house. So then going back on Beerus's planet, right? Remember, during the DBS superhero arc, we saw Goku and Broly spar. We also saw Goku and Vegeta spar, right? Now we're seeing Broly and Vegeta spar. This is the first time that Vegeta and Broly have went at it since the DBS superhero movie. So this is really, really cool, so we get to see all three of those different fights. Goku versus Broly, right? Goku versus Vegeta, and now we're seeing Broly and Vegeta spar. And you see Vegeta's very, very confident here. Remember, Vegeta had just defeated Goku in a sparring battle. Of course, they weren't able to transform. They had to stay in their base form, but still, Vegeta, he's pretty confident after defeating Goku, and now, he's doing his thing against Vegeta. Remember, in the Broly movie, before Goku interfered and Goku took over, Vegeta was actually, holding his own. Vegeta was beating Broly, right? It was Super Saiyan God Vegeta versus Broly in his rage great ape state. And then but Vegeta was holding his own. So you can see Vegeta has control here, right? And it's cool. We're seeing Vegeta in his Buu Saga outfit and not his normal battle vest. But you can see, and like I said, we're gonna get into the full translations here in a little bit. But you see Broly, we know Broly's a very aggressive fighter, right? He's throwing ki blast at Vegeta here, but Vegeta's easily able to knock him out of the way. So Vegeta has control here for the most part. And then things escalate just a little bit here, right? We can see this gives us kind of like Granola arc vibes. We see Broly comes in for a direct hit on Vegeta's forehead, but it doesn't have any impact. This is giving Ultra Ego vibes, right? Classic Vegeta. Because Vegeta, is trying to basically the way I think I'm gonna make, like I said, now that like Dragon Ball Super, we're finally getting new manga content. I'm getting some ideas for some potential videos in the future, right? We saw how Goku was training Broly a little bit earlier in the manga, and now we see how Vegeta's training Broly, and we had no idea like if this is the start of a new arc or if this is just more of a training arc, right? This is kind of like a little break period as they transition to what's next. But still, you get to see in this chapter Goku and Vegeta have like two different training methods of training Broly. The whole point is they know Broly has this insane amount of potential inside of him, but they need to get him to a point where he's able to use his power without losing control of himself, right? Basically what Kale did in the Tournament of Power, controlling her rage power, right? So, and Goku and Vegeta have two kind of different methods. So Vegeta is trying to get Broly here to actually unleash that rage. He wants Broly to get bad, right? Vegeta's saying here that rage is a key to staying in power, and that is true, right? That's, rage is the big emotion that allows Goku and Vegeta and them to turn into Super Saiyans. They've been able to control that emotion, which makes them be able to transform whenever they want. But that's the key to become a Super Saiyan, right? Rage and controlling that power. So Vegeta is basically telling Broly here, I want you to awaken that power, all right? Go rage, So we see Vegeta transforms here. I love how he transforms. He has like the blood on his forehead. Um, and Broly's seen this before because remember they fought in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. I also got to say the art here is amazing. Like Torotaro's art has really, really taken a step up here. Like it just continues to get better and better. So shout out to Torotaro. The art in the chapter is amazing. But we see Vegeta comes flying at Broly, right? And he is in control. You can see Vegeta hits Broly with a huge uppercut, or gut punch. And you can see Broly unleashes some of that rage. I think there's a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. Right. And you can see Broly is he's getting more and more used to battle. Remember, this is a guy that was able to go hold his own for a little bit against Goku and Vegeta, fused as Gogeta. That was before the Moral and Granola arcs here, right? So it shows how much potential Broly actually has. So we see Vegeta hiding behind a tree. He's trying to hide his energy, but Broly is still able to locate him. So these are some really cool visuals. We see Vegeta come flying out of the forest, and you can see Vegeta is liking the progress that Broly is making. So like I said, really cool stuff here with the different ways that Goku and Vegeta trade Broly. Even though I would probably say, but also we don't know because we haven't seen Broly at full power yet. But remember, when Goku and Vegeta fought Broly before, right? That was before the Moral Granola arc. That was before Goku mastered, Ultra Instinct and was able to transform into it at will, right? On top of that, then Goku was able to get True UI, where he could use his emotions with the form, right? And then Vegeta getting Ultra Ego. So I want to say Goku and Vegeta are stronger than Broly now, right? Since they've gotten a lot stronger in the last two arcs, but I don't know. We don't know. We haven't seen Broly yet in Super Saiyan or full power Super Saiyan. They're clearly saving that, right? So clearly, it seems like the goal right now is to get Broly to, master his rage powers, right? Be able to transform without losing himself, So whatever's next, no matter if that's the Black Frieza arc or something else, right? That's where this is going. That's one of the big goals. Get Broly to master his power. So we see Goku, Vegeta, and Broly take a little bit of a break. Limo, who's become basically Beerus's personal chef in a way, brings them water, right? And they're having taking a little break, having a conversation. And Chilai basically comes over and asks, you Saiyans are so, careless, or how are you guys all so carefree, right? If she asks if Frieza was to come here right now, wouldn't you be scared? And Goku says, yes. But, he also, because he knows how bad a guy Frieza is, but he also finds Frieza kind of awesome because he's able to become more and more powerful in such a short amount of time. And that's true because we know that, especially in Resurrection F, Frieza was able to, close the gap from Super Saiyan Goku to Super Saiyan Blue in a matter of a couple months. And then now he's even gotten stronger post-Tournament of Power and has even surpassed where Goku and Vegeta are right now with Ultra Ego and Ultra Instinct, which is insane. Still insane. But yeah, and then moving up, these are the last scans we have as of right now, right? And then we'll get into the summary that DBS Chronicles gave us. But basically, this is near the end of the chapter. So basically, Goten and Trunks and Carmine, they pull up the Gohan's house, right? And basically Carmine and 15 call Gohan out, right? Because they want to see Goten and Trunks go after him. Even though, like I said, Carmine doesn't really know that they're all related. So Gohan sees Carmine and 15 and he recognizes them because they were the ones that kidnapped Pan in the superhero movie. Gohan gets angry right away and goes straight into his beast form, which is absolutely awesome. I love this Pan right here. Like the spiky hair, it's awesome. Beast Gohan, baby. New manga content. I love it. So then, right? So, and we'll get into this in the summary, but basically, Beerus, Goku, Vegeta, Whis, Broly, they're talking, and basically Whis tells them that, hey, while Goku and Vegeta were sparring, right, there was a battle on Earth. And basically, Gohan and Piccolo reached new levels of power, and we states flat out that Gohan's new power might surpass Goku and Vegeta's, and Goku and Vegeta are in absolute shock. But they couldn't tell because they were so busy sparring, so they couldn't sense what was going on Earth, right? And of course, you remember in Resurrection F when Gohan powered up, right? Well, we're talking about the TV version of Dragon Ball Super in the TV arc in the Resurrection F TV arc of Dragon Ball Super. Remember, Gohan had to transform the Super Saiyan to get Goku and Vegeta to instant transmit to Earth. Well, what's changed all of these arcs later, right? What was that, like 7 arcs ago? Basically, as Goku and Vegeta are eating, right? Gohan powers up because he's angry, and he's about to destroy Carmine in 15. And you can see Goten and Trunks are hiding in the van. You can see Gohan's house is literally moving because of how powerful he is. And first off, we gotta say, I love Beast Gohan here in the casual fit. Gohan's, of course, wearing his scholar outfit, but I just love, how he's just in that casual fit, man. Love it. We're gonna need that for Sparking Zero. Anyway, but Goku and Vegeta, they able to pick up on Gohan's ki. You can see right away they're like, Goku and Vegeta are like, wait a minute, there's no way. Is that Gohan's energy? And then what happens? You see Gohan is pissed, right? Carmine goes, will try to run away. He tries to call Goten and Trunks to come out and fight him, but Gohan literally grabs the door of Carmine's car and like, you're not going in there. And then he notices Goten and Trunks, and then he kind of starts lecturing them like, what the hell? Like, what are you guys doing working with an evil guy like this? And then we get the end of the chapter as while Gohan is scolding Goten and Trunks, he stops because he notices his father Goku has just appeared. Goku clearly used instant transmission to get back to Earth in a flash, because now he wants to talk to Gohan and be like, Gohan, I've noticed you've gotten a lot more powerful. So now Goku wants to see, hey, what happened? How did you get so basically this is the end of chapter 101 leading us into chapter 102. So we got a cool moment here. Gohan happy to see his father. We don't get to see Goten's full reaction because right now he's in shock, but we'll just have to wait for chapter 102. But very cool image here. Also, I gotta say, I love Gohan's hair. Like, I love it. Like how it has more of that curly, fluffy look, right? We're used to Gohan always having the straight look, but nah, we gotta keep Gohan's hair like this for forever now. I love it. Yeah, it makes most sense when Gohan has this natural, fluffy look. Then when Gohan goes in like his ultimate or Super Saiyan form, it goes straight up, and of course his beast form, his hair goes out of control. But I also love here how when Goku appears, he's like, "Yo, it's been a while," right? He doesn't go to like hug his sons. Like, remember, Goku and Vegeta have been off Earth for a while. They haven't. Last time everyone saw them was the end of the Mora arc. Then they went right back to Beerus' planet. They were training for months, getting ready for the battle with Granola, right? And then they've still been on Beerus' planet post Granola arc battle, right? Because they were on Beerus' planet during the superhero arc. So Goku, this is the first time Goku's been on Earth in who knows how long. But I just love how Goku appears. He's like, "Yo," like he doesn't go. I hope like the first panel of like chapter 102 is like Goku hugging Gohan and Goten. I need that. I need that. Plus, I think it would be hilarious if Goku's like, "Goten, Trunks, look how much you've grown," right? Like, I think that would be funny, because that would actually, kind of represent that Goku and Vegeta have really been gone for a grip, right? To the point now Goten and Trunks are now growing, and are now full-grown teenagers, right? But, I think a lot of us are hoping that this is leading towards Goku versus Gohan maybe next chapter. Like, maybe, right, Goku gets the lowdown from Gohan and maybe Piccolo about what happened, right? Maybe we get to see Pan here next chapter. This is the slice of life stuff I love. But yeah, hopefully like we get, Goku learns about what happened with Cell Max. right? Then, maybe we get a sparring session. Maybe, Goku spars with Gohan. Like, maybe we get Beast Gohan versus Ultra Instinct Goku. Could we? Or maybe, Goku takes Gohan the train on Beerus' planet. Like, we don't know specifically where this is going, right? They haven't revealed us yet who's the next enemy. Is it going to be Black Frieza? Is it going to be something else? Could it be like another tournament? We have no idea where they're going, right? They haven't. Torotaro has not announced the next Dragon Ball Super manga arc yet, right? They haven't told us. Usually they always do at the end of an arc. Torotaro has not told us what the plan is for the next arc. Maybe right after this chapter fully releases, maybe the next couple of weeks, we get the reveal of the next arc. But still, I'm excited. I'm just glad that we're finally getting some fresh DBS manga content. So I'm gonna scroll up here. I have DBS Chronicles gave us a full summary, so we'll go through that pretty quickly. Right. Matt, chapter 101, Carmine and 15. Shout out to DBS Chronicles for getting us this. So I'll try to make this quick. So I'm gonna get this funeral. Yeah. Carmine notes that they still have funds to rebuild the army if they want to, but it's impossible with Piccolo and Gohan around if they're the ones who defeated Cell Max. Of course, can't forget about Goku and Vegeta. Here. So Carmine and 15 left the base before Cell Max was activated, so they haven't seen what happened after that. So that would explain why Carmine and 15 have no idea that Goten and Trunks are connected to Gohan and Piccolo. So that makes sense. So right, Saiyaman X1, Trunks is fighting bank robbers, right? Goten also comes out of the bank kicking another robber's ass. So, yep. So Carmen provokes him by saying that they're afraid of this strong evil guy. Trunks gets fired up, saying there's no one who can match their levels. Carmine tells him the same world-ending story, a secret organization planning to take over Earth, basically Bulma's gang, right? Goten poses for his fangirls. And like I said, Carmine is able to convince them because Trunks wants to show Maya a video of some of his cool moments. And then Goten to come around for the ride. So then, right, Beerus' planet, we see Vegeta versus Broly. Broly fires a series of blasts, but Vegeta deflects them easily, then sneaks behind him and whispers in his ear with a proud smile, "Are you going to go mad, Broly?" Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, like I said, that different training ideology between Goku and Vegeta. Man. It feels so good to be talking about fresh manga content. You guys don't understand. Woo! He takes Broly's punch right on the face and says, "There's nothing wrong with being angry. Anger is the source of power for all Saiyans. The only problem is that you lose control of yourself." Vegeta then transforms into a Super Saiyan. Don't suppress your rage, control it. So Vegeta wants Broly to get angry, but he wants Broly to be able to control that. So that's probably going to be, like I said, whatever this next arc is, no matter if it's Black Frieza or something else, right? That's going to be the big goal for Broly going forward, learning how to control his rage. Vegeta keeps provoking Broly to go berserk in order to stand a chance against him, but Broly suppresses the rage within him. Goku worries that Broly might actually go berserk again, but Whis notes that things have changed a little. So Whis is noticing that Broly is making progress. He's not there yet, but Broly is slowly making progress. Goku doesn't understand what Whis means by this. Broly soon gains the upper hand in the fight. Vegeta lowers his ki. Vegeta lowers his ki and hides behind a tree, but Broly takes a moment to think and hits Vegeta. Goku and Whis are both happy to see Broly's progress, but now the real training begins as Vegeta notes that it's good he's not getting mad during the fight, but if he doesn't, he can't show his true strength. So Broly needs to figure out a way to bring out his true strength. Goku suggests him to go Super Saiyan as well, but Broly says it's difficult for him to do that. So there you go. Broly Broly, the first time he went Super Saiyan, right, was because Frieza killed Perius, right? Similar to when, Goku first turned Super Saiyan, when Frieza killed Krillin, right? And Vegeta first went Super Saiyan over the rage of not being able to reach Goku in Dragon Ball Z. Trunks, of course, right? Was when future Gohan died at the hands of the androids. And then, of course, Gohan in the normal timeline, right, was over the rage of not being able to protect any of his friends and family from Cell. So, Broly right now cannot control his ability to turn Super Saiyan. So those are two goals for Broly: learn how to transform at will and be able to control his Super Saiyan power. Limo gives water to Goku, Vegeta, and Broly. Chi enters. Geez, you guys are so carefree. Say, what would you do if Frieza showed up here right now? Black Frieza, you said it was a nightmare, right? Goku stops drinking the water and he says, yeah, it's a nightmare. He's a bad guy, but he's so amazing. He's trained and surpassed us in such a short time. Then Beerus cuts in. Beerus says and tells Goku there'll always be someone above him, so he just needs to continue training. Beerus says, if you can surpass me, I will recommend you to become the next god of destruction. Goku says, but I have no interest in becoming the god of destruction. So remember, Beerus asked Goku that all the way back in Battle of Gods, right? Beerus said, if you want, you could become the next, god of destruction. But Goku has not changed after all these arcs, after all these years. He has no interest in becoming a god of destruction. So yeah, but of course, Beerus also makes the big point: there will always be someone above him, so he needs to continue training. As is the story of Dragon Ball, there is always going to be someone for Goku and Vegeta and the others to surpass. The next enemy is always stronger than the last. So Beerus asks Whis about the situation on Earth as he sensed danger earlier. Whis explains to him that a terrifying monster, Cell Max, had appeared, but Goku's son and Piccolo, along with others, defeated it. Beerus doesn't remember Goku's son, so that's gonna be funny. Remember back during the Tournament of Power, Beerus only referred to Gohan as Goku's son. It wasn't until the end of the tournament when Gohan got eliminated that Beerus recognized Gohan's power, and he said, and he called him Gohan instead of just calling him Goku's son. So it's funny now. Ever since the Tournament of Power, right? We've had the Broly movie, the Moral arc, the Granola arc. Beerus forgot who Gohan is, which is actually hilarious. I don't know if Beerus is just being funny or not, but I just find it funny that Beerus doesn't remember who Gohan is. Vegeta said, Bulma said that Gohan was so great at the time that he might have surpassed us. Goku says, whoa, wish I could have seen that. Well, I was in the middle of a fight with Vegeta, so I didn't know what was going on. And Vegeta says, right, the fight where you lost to me. Referencing the end of Superhero. Vegeta and Goku, of course, weren't allowed to use transformations or blasts in that fight, but Vegeta did defeat Goku in that sparring battle. Vegeta had just a very tiny amount of energy left in the tank. So, back on Earth, Goten and Trunks have almost reached their destination. Goten realizes it's the same area where Gohan lives. Both start to worry as they've been sneaking out to be heroes during school time. Upon reaching the location, Goten and Trunks are scared, so they don't leave the car. Carmine comes out and fires blink shots in the air. Gohan comes out and he's in his study outfit, right? He catches the bullet from Carmine's gun. Gohan recognizes Carmine in 15 to be the kidnapper of Pan, so he gets angry and he goes beast right away. The pressure of his ki creates a big hole in the garden. Gohan Beast's ki is so big that Goku and Vegeta sense it on Beerus' planet. Vegeta says, Kakarot, could it be? Goku's like, this ki, it can't be. So they realize right away Gohan's massive energy from going to Beast, and that is what causes Goku to go straight to Earth using instant transmission to see what the hell is going on. Carmine calls out the Saiyamen to fight Gohan, but they don't. Gohan notices Gohan and Trunks and asks him to explain what they're doing there with the Red Ribbon Army. Gohan goes back to his base form. Just then, Goku comes to Earth as he teleports on top of the car and says, Yo, everyone, it's been a while, hasn't it? I just find that funny how Goku just disappears and he's like, "Hey, it's been a while." Like literally, literally, these are his two sons, his biological flesh. And he's like, "Yo, what up, my kids? What up, my jits?" Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I really hope next chapter opens with like Goku giving them a hug. That'll be cool. But there you know, the editors know Goku appears in a somewhat complicated situation. Is Goku thinking about doing that? All right. So clearly what they're doing here, they're setting up. Hopefully, Goku's gonna want to see Gohan's power. Right? He's gonna be like, how the hell did you get this powerful so quickly? Right? But kind of, this kind of has to happen in Dragon Ball. Goku and Vegeta, yes, they train all the time, but for other people to have a chance, sometimes you have to, power scale people up like Gohan and Frieza with big transformations, right? But yeah, other than that, that's about it. So, like I said, really cool stuff. Like I said, we're gonna get the full chapter in a couple of days, so that should be exciting. We'll do a full reaction here on the channel, but awesome stuff is on the way. We get Vegeta versus Broly here, right? We get to see Beast Gohan. Like I said, he looks freaking awesome. And the thing about it is, like, they could have done it. They could have had Gohan just go like Super Saiyan or Ultimate, right? But instead, no, they have him go straight into his beast form, which is awesome. And there's still a lot behind this power that we want to learn, right? I feel like we're just scraping the surface here with this power. But really, really cool stuff here. And of course, Goku reuniting with his family here, Gohan and Goten. So that's exciting. So, we don't know where they're going with this. We don't know what this is setting up for, if they're setting up for Black Frieza or something else. But still, really cool stuff on the way. And it's just, like I said, it's just really awesome to have some fresh Dragon Ball Super manga content. That's all, man. But, other than that, I will make a full video when the full chapter releases here in a couple days. I already got a couple of video ideas in mind of where they could be going. But other than that, let me know in the comment section what you guys are excited about, where you guys hope this is going. Like I said, it feels good to be back. We're going to be covering the manga back on a normal basis now. So I feel like I said, I'm happy to be back. I hope you guys are here with me for the journey. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. My name is Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I'm gonna get out of here. Stay safe and healthy, yo. Peace.